Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy for those of you who are new here. If this is your first time, thanks for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for the support so far. So today's video, guys, is another bump update. So from the title, as you can see, this is a 35-week update. So today we are going to be talking about weeks 35, what's changed, what's new, and all that kind of stuff. So as you can tell, 35 weeks, we are like close to the finish line already. And if you've been following me on this journey, you know like I'm so over it and I just want to be done at this point. So before we get right into today's video, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up and put on your notification bell so you get notified when I put up new videos. So let's get right into it. So as usual, if you've been following me, you know I always read a little from my baby center app, which I have right here. Please ignore my phone screen because, you know, toddlers. So I'm just gonna read a little bit from this and then we'll take it from there. So basically it says baby is the size of a honeydew melon. So for length, baby is 18 inches, and for weight he's about 5 pounds. In summary, it says 35 weeks pregnant, 5 weeks to go, guys. That's if we make it to 40 weeks. But highlights: soon your baby will descend into your pelvis, giving your lungs more room, but putting more pressure on your bladder. Tell me about it. And now I'm just gonna read about the baby. So physical development mostly done. Kidneys are fully developed now, and liver can process some waste products. Most of her basic physical development is now complete. She will spend the next few weeks putting on weight. I have no idea why they're saying she. Like, why are they referring to the baby as she? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about my personal experience and all that. So the first thing first I want to say, guys, is if you know this, if you've been there, you know that at 35 weeks, pretty much just say bye-bye to your feet. Like anything below your tummy, you cannot see. You only go by like your sense of touch and maybe like any other person around you. So right now, putting on my shoe, tying on my shoelaces, like everything is such a hassle. And even doing chores that requires me to bend is not so easy because, you know, the bump is in the way. So that's like one of the very like obvious one. And secondly, I have to say, guys, like I keep getting like so much pressure and so much pains in my pelvis. I really don't understand. I do understand, because from my last ultrasound, the baby has dropped, and that was probably 3 weeks ago, and he is literally kicking me in my bladder. Sometimes I could feel him like move, and I'm like, what's going on in there? So like I have so much pressure, so much cramps. It just feels like, TMI for your information, it feels like you have something that's about to drop out between your legs at any point in time. Normally, I would love to go to the park, love to take a walk, you know, just love to keep moving, you know, rather than sit home all day. But it's not the easiest doing like a reasonable distance. At the end of the day, if I start like a walk with, say, my husband, in maybe 10 or 15 minutes, he's already ahead of me. Like, what's the point? So right now, there is just like huge pressure like in my pelvic region that, you know, it's not the easiest, you know, to go about like my regular routine, my daily stuff, or to even like walk a reasonable distance. Then the third thing, guys, is I think it's called carpal tunnel. Honestly, this is totally new for me because I didn't experience this during my last pregnancy. And at first, like when I noticed it, I knew something was wrong, but I tried to like just pull it up. I said to myself, it's probably just temporary. So I noticed that whenever I'm doing anything repetitive or anything that required me to use like my hands, particularly with my right hand, at a point I start to feel like this intense pain. It comes with tingling, it comes with, sometimes I want to say like a little bit of tremor, and like basically I really don't know how to explain it, but it's really uncomfortable. And at that point in time I really can't do anything with that hand. So I noticed it the first time when I was doing the dishes. I have a dishwasher, but I never use it. I noticed it the first time when I was doing that, and I said to myself, it's probably because it's a whole lot of them and I've been busy, you know, using my hands. So in my head I said, okay, I'm just gonna let it rest for a bit. Then another time that same week I noticed it when I was cleaning the washroom and everything, and I'm like, this cannot be normal. But anyways, it kept happening and happening. So I went into the doctors, and then he told me, oh, that's like common with pregnancy. My first question was like, is it gonna go away after like baby? He said most times it does. He basically just recommended and asked me to get like this braces. So pretty much he says carpal tunnel. If I'm not pronouncing this right, please don't come for me. Basically he says it's a result of pinched nerves. You put it on throughout the night. So this right here has been like my saving grace. It's just a couple of days, but honestly I have to say like I've noticed like some difference, but I just don't want to jinx it, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely something new, like carpal tunnel syndrome or whatever. So thing guys I want to talk about is, I've talked about it the last video, it's like having so much breakouts. If you can see, I really can zoom in more than this, but if you can see I have like a whole lot under my chin, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Thank God for makeup, guys, because otherwise I wouldn't know what to do. Like, it's a whole lot. And honestly I have a problem, because when I have any breakout, pimples, acne, whatever you want to call it, it's really difficult for me to let it be. I always find myself pinching it, disturbing it, and then it makes it all the more worse. So yeah, that's pretty much about all I can think of. And as you can tell obviously from my face, I'm all swollen, I'm all big. Like, my friend keeps teasing me like my nose, it's like, it just feels like I'm about to take all the oxygen in the room. So yeah, so of course it's that time of the pregnancy where you're literally like so swollen, you're so big. At this point in time, honestly, I think I have only about 1 or 2 footwear that is a perfect size. Like my regular sandals, like my heels, my sneakers, it's really hard to find anything that fits, and it's a struggle. Before now I really don't mind, I go to clinicals, I just like push through, but now to be honest, halfway in, like, you see me stepping on my shoes because like my legs are killing me. I'm not about to go all out and buy new shoes, and then, you know, at the end of the day nobody's gonna wear them after this pregnancy comes to an end. So pretty much guys, that's it. If you have any questions, do let me know, leave it down in the comment section, and also give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Now time for the ultimate bomb video. I'm dropping